Hey there guys, welcome back to another Satisfactory live stream. We are a little bit later than what I had planned, but we're here now. So we're going to carry on with this power bank build. And I've got to remember what it was that I was doing. So I need to make these pillars, so if I remember correctly, so it needs to go pretty much like one in. I think from here. Okay, so far that looks okay. We're back to it. We remember what we're doing. It's been a while since I've been able to stream, so just gotta remember what I was doing. Now that should be the same as over here. Now that's got the little lip in the middle. And this has got a bigger lip in the middle, so what I think I've done, I've either not come out further enough. Hey Joper, how you doing? I want to say that that gap there is... Okay, so I've got to line it up with the... Okay, delete these. So from by the looks of it, it lined up with this here. So if I do this again, perfect, gives me that small lip in the middle. And then it's just a case of doing that. And I think that's pretty much spot on. Oh no, right, delete the one in the middle. That's perfect. Now to do it on the rest of them. Hey Kiwi, how you doing? Sorry about being a bit late. I had my nephew show up unexpectedly. And then straight away he wanted to play Satisfactory, and I've had to sort of teach him as best as I can how to play it. Also, good timing. Well, for you anyhow. I feel like he's already addicted, but like, to be, say it in a polite way, you know when you watch somebody do something that you can do really quick and easily, and you just sort of like itching to be like, just let me do it. Just let me do it for you. I can do it quicker. It was like that. But he didn't want my help. Like, he was driving around on the road and he kept like falling off the barrier, and then he'd be like, how do I get back on? And I'm like, you kind of don't. The idea is you're not meant to fall off the barrier. So I'm not the only one who feels that way then. He's like 11. Just a little bit older than 11. Like, put him on like the PlayStation and a racing game, he's you know, really good at it, but he hasn't quite got down to getting used to playing on keyboard and mouse, but And then my partner gave him a bag of crisps as well, and he just got my keyboard covered in like grease. I'm just like, oh no. So I've had to just quickly give it a wipe down, and so frustrating. Exactly, it is frustrating. Like, I would go downstairs, and then like 5 minutes later it was like, Matt, like, how do I, you know, do this? I'm like, so in the end I just sat in the room just sort of watching him as he pretty much like decided that he would destroy my world and start relaying roads, and they just they just weren't even like straight roads. It was just like, oh my god. I mean, I can't complain. He did well for it, you know, an 11-year-old who doesn't do PC gaming. Right, how high do I want these? So that's 11, so maybe 21. I think that looks alright. Might even go higher, I haven't decided yet. Depends on how many batteries I want to actually put in this place. So how's your day going? That sounds good. I was enjoying what you were putting in the stream, to be honest. Some of the builds you've been doing, Joker, has been really good. Okay, I need to try and figure out how I want to make this bottom look. So if this is the center. Okay, that looks like it might work, to be honest. Right, so it needs to line up across there. There we go. Alright, don't ask me what it is I'm doing because I'm kind of making it up as I go along. That not to stick inside there. How bad is it? I might have just got away with that actually. I think it goes into that foundation there. I did something different earlier. I went onto the Satisfactory like map editor and I pretty much deleted all of my foundations and just left all the like conveyor belts and pipe work and all that stuff, and it's crazy when I look at it just how much pipe work and stuff that I've put down. Right, I need didn't plan on this. Yeah, I'll load up the save in a bit and I'll show you. I did it originally for Phil in the Discord. He likes to compliment my belt work. So I just deleted everything and left like the empty shell that was left, and it's pretty crazy the way that it looks. Right, this will either sit. Damn it! I need it to sit lower. I forgot how you do this now. Place down the foundation here. And it just needs to just a little bit lower. That might be too low. Don't want it too low. That'll either be the same or it'll be different. So if I grab a... I'm going to use this foundation actually. No, it needs to come down lower. Best way to do it is to put that there. No, it doesn't work. Damn it. Gonna have to eyeball it. So if that's level, that should be just underneath. I mean, it's not said fighting, which is good, but I need to hide this ridge. Let's see what other... I mean, that would look okay. But I want it to be more on industrial look. So I think what I need to do... just to blend it in so you can't actually tell. Didn't think about how I was going to get out of there. Okay, now it doesn't matter how low we go because it'll still look pretty cool. So what I'm thinking, if I bring that to here, I mean, it looks fairly interesting. Just got to do it from the other side now. now for the fun part. If I can just sit in there, I can... Ah, perfect. So it needs to come... Damn it, it's too high. Okay, right. Do it like this then. Okay, I think that looks interesting. Gives it like a mechanical sort of look. I'm just thinking if there's anything else that I could put down alongside it just to help make it pop a little bit more. That'll be too high. Just trying to think. Oh, I really need to change that auto-save time. It's been pretty good to me lately. It hasn't crashed as much as it has been in the past, so I suppose I could turn that down a little bit. First things first, options, gameplay. Oh, it's on 30 minutes. God, as if it's been... Well, actually, no, it hasn't been. We'll put it on 50 for the time being. Yeah, I just do it because you just never know, and I hate to all of a sudden have a crash and lose loads of work, you know? These serve no purposes. They're just there for aesthetics. Actually, I don't want that there. I want it more here. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've had moments where, like, I've lost so much work due to it just not auto-saving, or auto-saving at the wrong time. It's frustrating. Okay, I need to... Never expected this to be an issue. Damn it. See, I don't need these down here. Nice. I don't know if to leave this is at 1 level or 2. Might make it 2. Just because it gives it that more detail. So you've been working on any builds, Kiwi, or? It's not gonna let me. Alright, yeah. I've been hearing about him talk about his community builds. I saw his stream the other day. Right, I want to do another one of these, but I want to do it over here. So if I had that in the middle before, I had that touching there, but now it's touching this, so it needs to go in the middle of here, I think. No. Damn it. Yeah, I am like contemplating on either like creating a server or not. Like if people want it and they want to play it, then it might be something I might look at doing. I think that looks better. I don't know, it'll be something I look into anyhow. Especially if like the community starts getting bigger. Like in December I'm gonna have a lot of free time. My partner's going back home for a month. And because of work I can't go with her. So for like a whole month I'll probably just be streaming a lot. So if I had like a community sort of server going, I'd probably just do a lot of building in that. Back home is Ireland. Just going back to Ireland for a month. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh. I have to do that. It's sort of like been a reason why I've not streamed as much as well, because like because she hasn't been at work, I try not to stream when she's at home. Mainly because I know I can be quite loud and I'm streaming and I'm not really considerate of her. I think that's the same as what's over here. Yes, perfect. Now you sit right in the middle. Paint you black. I wouldn't want to say for every Irish girl, but yeah. I mean, sometimes I do say some pretty dumb stuff, and then she just gets annoyed by it, and then I get annoyed because she's getting annoyed, and yeah, we just kind of go off on one. And a lot of the time it's because I think I'm right, and then, or she'll think she's right, and it's like, you know, one of us is right and one of us is wrong, but neither of us want to admit who's right or who's wrong. Damn it. Okay, because this one's the off-centered one, because at the back it's a lot bigger, that'll work out to 3, and that's, ooh. Actually, it needs to come around anyway, so if I make this a 5. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Never claimed to be a professional. I want to put something on these, like sort of in the middle. It's a shame I can't put a conveyor hole just because it'd be the colour I'm looking for, but I could probably get away with putting a pillar on. And then souping it out the back. Damn it, I was hoping it was going to leave. Okay. I like how their class is white, but then these are whiter. Can I make these into... Oh, I can actually. Might get a better result with the colouring from making it that colour. Kinda just... Oh, actually no, it would be better as this actually. Yeah, that looks better. I haven't really got like anything in mind at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it, it's still... We've got a 2 here, so I might as well just add another one here. It is what it is. At the moment, yeah, I am kind of just winging it. I have got an idea in mind. It's just a lot harder to sort of make it look like what it is that I'm intending it to make it to look at like. Again, mixed up on my own words. I'm hoping it looks like how I want it to build or look like. Gonna need to put a lot of signs into it though, because to give me that desired look. Crap, I just realised I've done something wrong. Damn it. Luckily, it's kind of an easy fix. He says that, and it's not working. Come on, attach. There we go. I want to hide these so like you can't see it underneath. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to use the space underneath this yet, but if I do, I want it to at least look tidy and clean. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to sort of do this. Damn it. Don't think I can put it on this wall either. Okay. Not to panic. So it should technically be this foundation. That's perfect. Nice. Okay, coming along nicely, I think. While is it? Who knows? But you can tell it's a build by MGS because it's full of curves. To be honest, it's probably a good thing that I took a break from doing this build, because when I streamed last, the day after they released like a patch, and then literally broke the ability to make curves, or at least curves really quick anyhow. So I would have been stuck trying to, you know, make circles and stuff on this build. But I can't like stream for too long today because I've got a stag party to go to later. So that's going to eat some of my time up. And I can't even get that drunk because, well, I can't get drunk because I've got to drive. Can't even drink. I could probably have one. I know. Like, my partner like said, oh, you know, I'll pick you up and stuff, but like, I don't know what time it'd be done for, and she goes to bed really early, so I'm like, nah, it wouldn't be fair on you. And at the same time, I like to have the ability to be like, right, I'm out of here, jump in the car and leave. Because like, the stag himself, he isn't really, I don't think he's going to get too drunk. I don't think his missus would be happy if he did, to be honest. But like, I've organised, because like I'm the best man, so I've organised to like go-karting. And yeah, that would just be a good laugh instead. That doesn't sit right, does it? You'd have to sit in between each one of them. Oof. Really don't know how I'm going to do the middle part. It's going to be quite difficult, especially the funky shape it needs to be. Oh, sorry. My bad. See, my dog hates people sneezing. Like, if you start to sort of sneeze, that initial, like, her ears perk up, she comes running over to you, and like, just as you're about to sneeze, she'll like jump on you. I don't know if she thinks that, like, I don't know, that you're about to blow up or something, but she hates it. So like sometimes in the morning I'll just lie in bed and I'll just be like, then she'll come like pegging it upstairs. She'll jump on the bed, like get in your face and be like, what's happening? Are you alright? Like, are you gonna die? And then she'll go and grab the toy because she thinks, oh, maybe he just wants to play. Don't know why I don't put this on the hotbar. There we go. To be honest, I forgot the dog was in the house. She's just come running up to me. If you die, you die. It doesn't care who's feeding it, as long as it gets fed. Right, so that's 11. So if I come 5 in, then delete these 2. This can be where the next one goes. And then I'm going to not have, well actually I'm going to have that issue again because this doesn't equate to 11. What does it? Oh, okay. It does. That makes it easier. Right, tell you what, let's just hotbar this to 7. And that's pretty much everything we need. Yeah. It's like, sometimes she'll be like, I'll just be sitting there, and I'll look over and she's sitting next to me, I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like pushed a toy onto my chair and she's just like waiting for me to throw it, and I'm just like, I'm busy. Like, go in and entertain somebody else. Yeah, mine would be a crap guard dog. I mean, yeah, you'd know a robber's there because she'll take the toy to him or her, and at that point you've been robbed, and the dog's just sort of like, well, who's going to play with me now? I have got a border collie, and she just does not sit still. Like, I have to be careful, like, what words I say, because if I mention about going to like a certain area, she goes freaking out, and she'll just stand near the door and she will not leave until you've taken her. The small dog syndrome. See, like, I say my dog, but it's actually my partner's dog. Like, she had it before we got together, but like, the dog just loves me more. Like, I'll come in from work and the first thing that happens is the dog comes running over to me, like jumps up at me, wants all the attention, and then brings me the toy. My partner will be like, I've been sat here all day and she won't play with me, like she won't bring me the toy or nothing. And I'm like, well, you know, she just loves me more. Crap, so this is 12. I'm guessing this is 12 as well. Ooh, that makes it difficult. Right, come 5 in as normal. Stuff it, it can be there. Oh. It's taking shape. It's looking good. It's just about adding a bit of detail at the bottom here. Like, I don't really think there's anything else I could add to give it like detail. Doesn't actually look that bad. It's different. Don't think it works though. God, can you imagine that? It's like the crazy crossbreeds. It's like pugs. Yeah, I think they're cute, but I don't think I'd agree to one. Just because they have so many medical conditions. Which, if any of you have a pug, I am not, like, you know, judging. It's like my dad has a pug and it's like literally scared of its own shadow. I have no idea what one of them is. I'm gonna just quickly Google it. Okay, yeah, I know what them dogs are. Yeah, actually quite cute looking dogs. Yeah, put a pic in the Discord. I'll post one of mine when I get a chance. I should have a part of the Discord where it's like pet pics only. Only pets. Why can I not snap that to here? Why you not want to do that? Okay, well you worked in the end. Yeah, like Phil earlier was talking about posting, well, making a group just for memes, because memes are just everywhere. Thinking if I should have them like a different colour, like maybe white or something. Just to highlight that they're like, that they are different. I can't decide. Nah, I'll leave him steel just because it blends in with everything else. Damn it. Hey, Kiri. Yeah, it would make it so much better. So we got Kiwi Nurse and Kiwi Rob. See, I think like they've got so many more other things on their plate that they want to sort of sort out. I just don't think said fighting and stuff is going to be like top of the list, and I think they use it as sort of like, the idea is that you break away from trying to figure out like different ways of getting rid of this head fighting yourself. It's like this technique that Stenarchi sort of showed. This is where I got the idea from, and you can make it to any level you want, and I have used it in some of my roads. Actually, yeah, I used it for this junction up here, actually. You'll always be Kiwi. But like, it's just because DC Wan Kenobi as well showed one, and he did it for like a lot of the roads, but it just makes it to the point where it's not level. Where this is just a little tiny clip, but I think that looks quite good, breaking the road off, so I can live with that. I don't know why this tree is here though. It's like legit in the foundation. I'm probably going to regret doing that. Damn it. Have I got any... Ah, there we go. TNT. When in doubt, use C4. Oh, actually no, it was a solid line, wasn't it? There we go. Perfect. Like, I think it's useful for stuff like that, but I wouldn't make like a whole road where every single foundation is at a slight difference to the other foundation just to get rid of the said fighting. I don't have that much time, I'm afraid. Any guesses on what it is yet? this one at the top is just a little bit higher. That's why I'm having trouble trying to get these to connect. Plus, like, one thing I like about this game is trying to come up with different ways to combat an issue. I think for this game, RAM is more important. I think it's a very... It draws on the RAM a lot. So, like, I have 32 gigabyte of RAM, and the game runs quite smoothly for me. I've only got a 1070 Ti graphics card, where my friend Phil, he's got like a 3080 but less RAM, and he has a few issues. And so I think it is mostly based on how much RAM you have. Which, if I had known that, I probably would have put even more RAM into it. I suppose I could upgrade. It's nearly Christmas after all. It's fucking weird to think that it's Christmas in like 2 months. Wait a minute, that didn't work. Why did that not work? Why you no work? Right, use that as a reference. I will admit though, like, it also depends on what you're doing. So I found out that, like, if you have like a world that relies heavily on, say, a lot of lights, a lot of signs and stuff like that, that can really impact the game. So on one of the older saves, I had a ton of signs running along the conveyor belts, and when I came onto update 6, the game just, to be honest, it kept crashing. Not to the point where it would go back to the main screen, but it would crash for a couple of seconds and then work again. And I couldn't figure it out. I did some research, and a lot of people were saying that it was like too many windows, so I went round and optimized some of my builds to get rid of the windows. Some people said it was too many lights, so at night when you have all the lights come on, that can impact it. And then some people were like, well, you know, I've had it impacted by signs, because, and he described how he made a pyramid, and then all around the pyramid he put signs up, and the signs literally killed his game. So I was like, I'll experiment. So I used like Satisfactory, fucking, I can't even say the name now. Satisfactory calculator to delete pretty much all my windows and change it to another block, and it did change the performance. It did perform better, but not by much. Like, it was still averaging out at about 40 frames per second in some areas. So then I tried with the signs, and I deleted all the signs, and straight away there was just a boost in performance. It just worked better. So I went round and got rid of the signs where I didn't need them. There wasn't really anything, you know, to show off with them. It was just to make some belt work look pretty. And since doing that, the game does run better. Because I think, like, I got rid of something like 4,000 signs that just went along the belt work. Because like my plan is, I am going to literally build on this map until I can't build anymore. Like once the game's like, no, just kill me, like, you know, it's too much. That's when I'll be like, okay, time to maybe start a new world. Like once I'm down to 10 frames per second and I can't build for shit because, you know, the game doesn't let me, that's when I go, right, start again. Why is that like that? Why is that so close? That's big gap. 1, 2, 3. I think don't need that maybe. What? Why is this all weird? What? 5. 4? What's that? Oh shit, maybe. No, that's correct. Oh, why is this going all wrong? But yeah, like that is my end game. My end game is when the game literally can just not perform anymore. Damn it. I knew this being out by 1 was going to be an issue. So that works. Over here is 5. Over here should be 7. That's 5. Yeah, I was contemplating that. The developers themselves even said, like, you know, you won't, because your computer isn't the one handling the book load, it would be better. So that's why, another reason why I was contemplating on doing a server. And if I could get the server and then transfer my save over, that would push me more to doing it as well. And then I was contemplating on just doing like a Patreon only server. But I know for a fact, like, how I'd want it to sort of have like districts, and you know, you go to one area and this is like someone's build. You go to another and like you see people's different build, like how, you know, designs and stuff like that. And then there's just like a central gathering area, like hub, that, you know, any supplies that you need, you can get them from there. And the main target is that, you know, if I'm building, say, a factory that produces computers, someone builds one that produces like, you know, concrete or wire or something like that, off the top of my head. And then it's just sort of, you know, no duplicate buildings, like, oh, I'm building computers, someone else is building a computer, and it's like, well, that was a waste of time. Fuck me, that dog's loud. And it's not even my dog. What's going on here? Damn it. That one on the left isn't up high enough, or it's down too low. So, I don't know. There are different ideas that I'm having, you know, contemplating. Because I do like the idea of seeing up close and personal, like, other people's builds. Rob, I think that you can hire out servers. I think that's the way about it. I don't know if it's like, if it has to be Satisfactory specific server. I've not actually looked into it, so like if Kiwi can give any information about it, I'd be grateful. Damn it, they're just a little bit underneath each other. The easiest solution would, like, you know, if you really want to know, just go on to Reddit, and I'm sure someone on Reddit will be happy to tell you. too bad. Are you agreeing with me, Kiwi, or did you just try to post a link? I'm not sure if it'll allow you to or not. If it doesn't, just put it in the Discord. Because I wouldn't mind having a look at it, to be honest. No, the link didn't come up. Well, it didn't for me anyhow, so I can only presume that it didn't for anybody else. Cheers, Kiwi. Hey, Floofy. Hey, Tilly Mint. Dropping some knowledge in the chat. See, £12 from Logic, that doesn't seem too bad. Okay, so let's try and figure out where I've gone wrong with these. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's 6, which goes to here. But then that goes to there. And I think my issue, it could be, so that's 5, which I know is going to be, and that's 4. So the rest of these are 4. So I think my issue is around here. So I need to leave that as a gap, and then this can be 5. And then if that's, no, because that's 6, but it needs to be 5. Alright, okay, I didn't realise it was how many people you really wanted. Logic is 15 slots. See, if anything, I'd go for the 15 slots. At least that way, if more people joined and wanted to play, you know, I'm covered. Okay, that looks about even. Trying to get an aerial view of the whole area. So that goes into there, that goes into there, that goes into there. I don't like that it's not symmetrical. I either just bite my tongue and just be like, F it, or not. Or I just put the whole thing around it. Duracell. No, it's not Duracell. What kind of... Like, it is going to be 4 batteries, but it's not a Duracell. It's not the Duracell bunny. Don't know if I really like that, but it'll do. It is what it is. Okay, so I need to... Okay, how am I going to do this? I need to make sort of like a diamond sort of shape. A Panasonic battery. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Panasonic. It's not Duracell. We don't use Duracell here. See, I'd have to look to... I don't know, it's got me interested. I might have to look at service. I think this needs to go higher. It's 21 at the moment. I don't want it to be higher than the storage facility. Oh. God, it's been 40 minutes already. Bloody hell. Right, I might as well get rid of this save. Tillymond just keeps dropping all this knowledge. Right, I need to pretty much build this on top of here. What is the easiest way to go about doing this? See, this is why I wish you could soup even higher than what you can. It'd be so much quicker. Right, so this is the entrance. Let's see if I can make a shape using material. Already that's going to be an issue. No, it's not gonna look good. I'm gonna have to use signs. Signs are gonna have to be the shape. Yeah, the smart. I haven't I haven't really got that mod activated, and I don't want to quit out to activate it. I mean, I need to build the circle on top anyhow, so I might as well do that. I just don't know if these pillars are high enough, but I don't want the build to be taller than what this build is. If anything, I'd rather it be the same height. So I could probably have a bit more on it. Tell you what, let's make these 15. The game does not like it when I'm trying to make things into a different color. It lags a lot. Oops. I think that's done. Damn it. Get rid of them. Need to sort this side out. So I need to put 4 more on top, and then we're pretty much golden. Damn, 3 AM in New Zealand. Who's in New Zealand? Because that's dedication. Bloody hell, Rob. What are you doing up so late? I mean, watching me, obviously, but, you know. Okay, cool. So did you ever get that computer that you showed me in the Discord, Rob? What am I looking for? So I need to... Right, so... Whoop. So that's 5. Yeah, it might work out cheaper for you, Rob. Okay, so I need to bring this out into the middle and then make a circle all the way around this build. The fun part. Should be... I can't remember if I made this circle 12 or 10 wide. I want to say it's 10 because the foundations join at the bottom. So that's 10, so that's the middle. Put you down there. Knew I'd fuck this one up. Damn it. Ever since they made it so that you could move the foundation around the block, making a circle is so much harder. This is so difficult. Right, so that should be okay again now. Delete you. Right, so you're in the center, yes. Perfect. I wonder if it might be something to do with your region. If Tilly is still in the chat and she wants to post a link, if she sends it to me, I should be able to just put it in the chat for her. Well, for them. Come on. Why can I not do this? Why are you being so awkward? Right, how do I do this? I think I do... Oh, it's half foundations, okay. Yeah, that's not correct, so... How do I do this? I think what I did is place these down first and then place the half foundations down afterwards. Perfect. I think this is the yellow. Oh, what colour did I use? Uh-oh. Can't remember what colour I used. I want to say it's going to be this one. Uh-oh. Didn't realise I didn't save the colour. Could have problems. I mean, this one looks fairly close. Let's try this one. Crap. I could have sworn I saved the colour, or it's one of these. Like, I want to say one of the updates like changed the colour palette, because I've had this issue as well somewhere else, and it's not saying the colour is the same. Like, I wouldn't make a colour called orange and then not use it, I don't think. It could be something I'd do. What is that noise? Could it, like, birds or something? What's that up there? Oh, it's ore. Or maybe it's spiders I can hear. Right, back to the task at hand. Trying to figure out this colour. I might just have to repaint it all this colour just so that it's all the same. Crap. Looks like we'll have to think of a new colour. Sure why I'm having such a hard time getting these to line up properly. Get rid of this. I think this is causing it to sway. Never used to take this long to make a circle. Like, I wish you could add the ability to toggle if you wanted to, like, attach to the center of a foundation or the outside edges, like this. You know? Because now I have to keep making sure that it's all connecting up properly as well. Oh, for God's sake, I knew I'd gone wrong somewhere. So it's this one. But I'm going to have to delete both of these. Oh, come on. Half of this stream is just going to be me trying to make a perfect circle just because this stupid locking on point isn't right. Enjoy Kiwi. Enjoy that grocery shopping. Your weekend shop. Actually, wait, I've just thought. I've made this quite hard for myself. What I could do is if I bring this up, I could technically make the rest of the circle from this point. And then it gives me somewhere to lock onto as well. I think about this now after I've nearly finished the damn thing, but it's fine. And that's it, we're out of concrete. Time to go get some more. Why is that white? That's weird. That's very weird. Definitely think this should have been taller. But no way in. Then again, it actually doesn't matter. I could easily make the circle higher. You know what? No, it doesn't need to be too high, I don't think. Actually, I think it should go higher. I think this black should be at least 20. So it's only like 5 more blocks. It's not too much of a an issue to change. It may just require deleting a bit of foundation. This is like 10% of the issue with this game. It's like just continuously wanting to be like change something. It might just be easier just to send this straight up by 10. This is where the smart mod would come in handy. But we do what we can with what we've got. Did not work. Hey up Phil, how you doing? You didn't really miss a lot. We were talking about like servers and people wanting to hire servers out and use them to play on. I talked about contemplating on creating a server for like Patreon members. Oh, lunch. What did you have? Anything good? I had spaghetti bolognese for my lunch. Okay, so definitely need to delete some of this. All that hard work out the window. Out the window. Yeah, like my idea for a multiplayer server is though is like I want it to be like districts. So like we all have like an objective board that it's like, right, this needs to be built, like, you know, a screw factory or something. And then we can have like different areas of the map that we can each build on. Because I would love to see what other people come up with. Like different build techniques and stuff like that. Yeah, like we'd have like, so like how I've got over here where like this is my central hub where all the items come back. We could sort of do that, bring all the items in together and we can all progress with each other. So if you know, if you were working on your super run around pressing F12, like you could build your what was it, plastic and rubber factory that you were telling me about, well, not telling me about, but giving me the numbers for that I could build, and it's just I think F12 shuts it down, and that's why I'm not pressing it. Usually, like, if you open something and then press F12, I'm going to do it on something that isn't this game. Shit, I don't know, actually. What does F12 do? Let's find out together. Controls. What does F12 do? Doesn't tell you. Oh, it's screenshot, is it? Yeah, there you go. Screenshot saved. Thanks for that. Oh, Tilly, you're still here. Which one is it? Oh no, to shut it down, it's something like control something into it. Alt F4, there you go, yeah. Alt F4 the program. I don't think it'd shut it. Actually, yeah, it probably would, and I'm not going to try it. So that's 50. So if I Alt F4, Shit, free computers. Okay, I'll press that. He's still complaining about the fact that I buy my computers from the awesome shop. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does it. I'm sure other people buy their computers. I need to make a computer factory. I have one in mind. And it's just going to be like proper cliche the way that I build it. Shit. Why did that not? Oh, okay. See, the build that I've been working on, I could easily use it to make computers, but then I might use it to make crystal oscillators instead because I need them for the big signs. And I'm sick of paying for them. Because Phil really wants me to get my golden nut. He didn't specify if that was on game though, so it's a bit weird, you know. I kind of just do it like, because I do have quite a few points. And yeah, I did find a lot of computers as well. It's like when I was I think it was when I was building the it could have been the power plant. I know I used them for something, and I was just like in a desperate state of like, it was late, I wanted to go to bed, and I was like, I'm just gonna cheat, and I went and brought some and just got it out of the way instead of, you know, making it even longer. Don't judge me, Phil. Don't judge me. Damn it. That's 15. Yes, 15. Right, will 20 be high enough? I think 28 should be high enough. But if I make it like an even 30, so if I make these 17, no harm done. At least I can fit more batteries in the bigger that it is. I just didn't want it to tower over the map, and I think that's what I could do. I was talking about earlier before you came on about the save that I sent you, where I deleted all the buildings and just left all the belt work and stuff. I need to get rid of these two at the top. Like, I was contemplating on just doing like a feature video of just sort of like the belt work of Satisfactory and just like how complex it looks when there's no buildings attached to it. Like if it was something that people in the stream wanted to see, I'd load it up. It'd be easier to show it off to you, being able to fly, instead of struggling for the jetpack right at the beginning. I should remember to put more fuel into the chest while I'm at it, actually. It just slipped my mind because, like, you could just go down to the storage hub and grab some. That was good. Right, while we're on the topic, oh. I'll give you 400 because that's all I can carry. Whoa. Yeah, I thought, to be honest, it was an interesting look at like the game as a naked shell in a sense. Okay, so back to it. So this is where the main pillar is going to be. these is 5 high, so it needs to be... Yeah, if we do 5 high. 5 high. Actually, if we do 6 high, that way I can get the main circle out of the way, so it needs to be... 1, 2, 3, so if I go 5 high, I think that should be where the cutoff point is, that should be the top. So this is going to be a pretty big build. Now looking back, I wish I made the coal power plant behind me even bigger. Never expected the battery farm to be bigger than the coal power plant. Yeah, I wanted to avoid it being higher than the hub, but you know what? Sacrifices. In the end, Phil, it'll be worth it. I don't think it's that much higher. I think they're actually about the same height. We're testing this, you know, we need to know. Okay, the hub is higher by 2 foundations. Are you happy with that, Phil? Does that pass the code of inspection? Okay, so now, damn it, I was meant to... Making a right dog's dinner of this. Right, if my calculations are correct, and they normally aren't, this should be the right height. Right, hopefully, so if I soup out from here by 6, because I think this is a 6 by 6 circle. Yeah, because actually, crap. I don't know if it is a 6 by 6 circle. I want to say that's the center. So if that's 4. Ah, perfect. Okay, bye. So it just needs to come out by 6, and then we've got a nice circle going on. Fuck! Oh, I know what I did. Fuck, I know what I know why this doesn't line up, because I cheated and made a 4x4 circle that looks more tidier than the normal 4x4 circle that you make. Fuck. Not to worry, I've got another idea. Ooh, actually, we don't have to make this as complicated as what it is right now. I can fix this. What I think the issue is because when I made this, I instead of turning it by 1, I turned it by I think 3. So, and that way it gives a nice clean edge. So I think all I need to do is technically turn it by the 1, and it should line up. There we go. It's just because I wanted this to be like a nice clean edge. I just didn't think that about the repercussions. Because, you know, why do you? So what you got planned for the rest of the day then, Phil? You jumping on Satisfactory or? Oh, nice. I need to keep an eye on the time. No, don't worry about it, mate. To be honest, by about 4 o'clock, I'll either be gone before then, because I need to go drive somewhere. So I've got a stag do to go to, so can't exactly miss it. I'm best man. So I spent all this time bloody organising the thing. Be damned if I miss it. I'm hoping that I might get a chance to stream tomorrow as well. I've booked for us to go karting. Like, the groom didn't want anything crazy, so he wants to go karting, and then, well, he wanted to do something either go karting or paintballing. And I thought, nah, I can't be bothered with paintballing. And last time I went paintballing, I bloody cracked a rib, but that's a whole different story. Yeah, I get really competitive when I do go karting. It's like when they say, right, do not crash into somebody. You're like, oh, did it by mistake, sir. It's like, nah, I just didn't want to break. Gotta win at all costs. Check to make sure I haven't messed up anywhere. It looks good. Yeah, we went, I can't remember what year it was anymore. This is a while ago. This is like a very long time ago. I kind of got too into it, and me and my team had made like a strategy, and we were like, right, you go here, and I was like, oh, I'll go run down this hill and I'll flank them, not realizing that the hill was extremely muddy. I slipped straight away, and the butt of the gun went straight into my chest and dug into the ground. So like, all the way down this hill is like this gun's smacking me in the chest. And I'm just like, okay, this is really painful. And after about a week, it was still painful. So in the end, I went to the doctors. They took me for x-rays and they were like, yeah, there's like a crack, like a fracture on my rib. And I was like, ouch. Don't get me wrong, like, it hurt, but it didn't stop me from like throwing myself into like trees or a bush just to stop getting shot at. So in hindsight, being shot by a paintball probably would have been less painful than what actually happened. Yeah, luckily I had no issues from it. Like, it was just sort of the location as well that it wasn't in anywhere like it could do damage, but it just fucking hurt. It was like a hairline fracture, so it wasn't a full break, luckily. Maybe if it was a full break, it probably would have been a lot worse. Fuck if I wanted to know what a broken rib feels like. Like, no thanks. So yeah, but like, I've had to organise all of this, and it's just been... So my group of friends are just a pain in the arse when it comes to trying to organise something. Because I had to do it on a weekend that I didn't have my daughter. So then it's like, right, can everyone do this weekend? And they're like, no, I can't do this weekend. And it's like, okay, let's look for a different weekend. And you always get somebody who complains and... And then we had to sort some t-shirts out, which was just a pain in the arse as well. Yeah, that probably would have been a lot easier. But because I knew what my friend... Wait a minute. What? What's going on here? Why does that... Oh, maybe it's just the positioning. Never mind. Yeah, even if I had like done a poll, people would still be like complaining, oh, I want to do this, and oh, I don't want to do this. So in the end, I was just like, right, this is the plan. This is how much it is. This is where it is. So, all the fun. And then I booked it all, paid for it, and then got no confirmation back from the place. And then I left it till like yesterday, and I rang them and I was like, hi, can you just confirm that this has actually gone through? And they were like, yeah, it's gone through. Do you want me to send you an email now? And I was like, no, I don't need the email now. I just needed to know that I wasn't going to show up here tomorrow with 10 people to be told that, you know, the booking didn't work. And then the guy was quite understanding about it. He had a laugh about it, and he was like, no, I get you. You know, I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm just like, oh, God. Hassle. Why are you not souping? Soup? Yeah, so it's like 10 people, 100 laps. And one of my friends, that's going. Like last time we went, we got so competitive against each other, and he had a bit of a. He went a bit funny because he thought he was like shit hot, he was doing really well, and then when we got the time card, it was like he was like one of the slowest racers, and I just took the piss out of him, and he's like, no, it's not fucking right, like something's not right. He just couldn't accept. So he said that this is like round 2, the redemption. But like last time I went, one of my friends who just, I don't know if he didn't want to come and he only came just to be nice, which I would have been okay if he said no, I don't want to go. But he was still rubbish, yeah, and he will still be rubbish. But he didn't want to drive that fast. He was driving like if he was driving like a fucking milk cart around. So it was just, everyone was getting stuck behind him on the track. So then that made things worse for like, for my competitiveness, because I was just like, God fucking way, like, you know, I'm racing over here. I need to be, you know, in front of you. So it's just, I get so competitive. It's unreal. So like, yeah, it should be a good laugh. Like I had. Some of the rules, they were like, you know, if the amber light is flashing, no overtaking, you know, it means someone spun out or something. So like, I'm racing, all of a sudden the amber light comes on, so I'm like, okay, I'll slow down, you know, I know the rules. And one of my other friends just decides to overtake me, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, like? So as soon as this amber light went off, I hit the back of him and spun him out, and I was like, that's for cheating. And for like weeks later, he was like, you fucking cheated, like, you know, you spun me out on purpose. I was like, you cheated by overtaking me, like, let's not go there. You know, I will fight you, I'm not afraid. I can smell burning. I'm trying to wonder if anything else, if anything's on in the house that could technically be on fire right now. I don't think so, but it's freaking me out. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna make sure my house isn't burning down. Okay, so the good news, the house isn't on fire, but I don't know where the burning's coming from. I presume it must be the neighbours that are having a fire. I should have just turned the stream off, shouldn't I? And then just not spoke on Discord for like a week. It'd be like the mystery of what happened to me. I want to say that this is the same colour, but there's like a pigment that's just a little bit different. I wouldn't do that to you, Phil. Even though it probably would be funny. Oh, I'm so fucking annoyed that I can't remember what, like, I wish they had one of them, you know, like on Microsoft Paint where you have that little icon where you can drag it onto something and it takes that colour. Because I can't for the life of me remember what colour this is, and I don't know if I wrote it down or not. This is where I'm going through all my notes and checking. There's a lot of doodles, but I don't think I've got the paint colour. Damn it. A colour picker, that's it, yes. Giraffe versus pig, what a name. Now I'm going to have to either redo the colour altogether. Like, this one looks so close, like, maybe I could just get away with it. The only people that are going to know are the people in this stream right now. You're all bound to secrecy right now. Right, I need to really work out how long it's going to take me to get to where I need to go. I need to be at the place for 5:20. It takes about half an hour to drive to this location that I need to go to pick up everybody. Then about half an hour to drive to the place. That's an hour right there. So that'll take me up to about 4:30. I told people I'd pick them up for about 4:45. But I don't know how bad traffic's going to be. Oh, and I also need to get fuel. That'll probably take about 10 minutes. Do you ever use color palette generators? Sometimes. Like, the main colors that I use on this game, I actually... right there. So, like, these colors, so where it's like the pea red, pea blue, pea turquoise, pea green, yellow, pink, all them, I got them from the standard colors that are on a street light. So, and I don't use white, so my color that I use on my lights is like a bluish. Doesn't actually give me the, oh, there we go. It's like a nice little blue, and it looks so much better than like pure white. Used it a lot in this build over here. I'm sure they'd understand, but like, yeah, no, we understand, like, priorities, man. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Okay, that's perfect. So I can then put this around here. This is turning into like a fun little build to stream because it's different. Like, I do have an idea in mind. I always say I don't, but I have, and I am cheating in a sense because it's inspired by something. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm hoping someone will just be like, oh, it looks like this, and I'll be like, yep, that's correct. That's something I wish they'd fix, like where you aim for, say, put a foundation, so like I'm aiming at this foundation here, it should like snap to, rather than me having to keep spinning the foundation. It just takes time. Not a rotor. I was contemplating on building a rotor for the like motor factory, because I need to make rotors and sators and then motors. But then Kiwi put something in the Discord a while back, and it was like a spiral road that went from one area to another, and it's got me thinking of a crazy build that I want to make. But I've just got so many builds to do and not enough time with work and all that stuff. But December I'm gonna have loads of time. I'll have a month of no interruptions. Eye. Pain in my eye. Oh, damn it, I need to put that behind there, so I'm gonna have to remove them. That's annoying. Phil, you've got it. It is going to be a giant power shard. I'm surprised no one got it like sooner though. Like the colours alone give it away. Like if I put this here. I think it's an equipment, isn't it? Actually, or is it parts? We'll find one. Don't panic. There we go. Yes. There we go. So I'm gonna put like, I'm trying to figure out how I can make a shard sort of thing. So I was contemplating on putting loads of signs in the middle and then changing it into like blue or purple for whatever colour shard you want. It's just a matter of how to do it, because I either just turn the whole middle part or I place the signs in a way that makes it look like a diamond in the middle in a sense. I don't know. It'll be interesting. But I thought, oh, how can I make like a interesting looking power bank? And I was looking at power shards. I was like, oh, that'd be easy to build. So I'm trying to like build the bottom where there's like a lot of detail on the bottom of the shard. So that's why I've sort of done this. Just give it a little bit of detail. The pillar part of it is quite easy. So in a sense, it's quite an easy build to do, but it's just about how am I going to make that power shard. I thought, to be honest, like people would get it straight away from the colour alone. Not many people use orange foundations. delete. I suppose, yeah, I didn't actually think of that. Or maybe it's just sort of like, oh, for God's sake. What? Ah, there we go. The colour just... Actually, the colour doesn't look that bad. They do look a bit similar. I suppose in a sense, like when it first started out, it's hard to sort of imagine. Like it just looked like another typical circular build, which, you know, it is, but I don't know why, I just enjoy making circles. I think it just makes the build look more interesting, more complex, rather than just a normal square build. That's not right. You're not right. Like originally I was contemplating on just making like a battery, but I saw so many people who have like already done like a Duracell battery sort of looking build, and I was like, do I want to just be the cliche and copy, or do something a little different? Yeah, it's in the shape of, say, a Duracell battery, but yeah, I mean, I have some cubed buildings. Like, have you seen all my buildings, Tilly? Like, I'm not sure if you're in the Discord. I'm not sure if you would have seen them. I can do a flyby. You know, we'll paint this and we can do a little flyby. We'll end it on a flyby. Because I need to go and get ready. There was one that was... a lot of my builds, I kind of take inspiration of like real live, and I came across one that was like the library of... I can't remember, I'll Google it in a second. The only issue that I've had is I've built it and then gone, oh actually I need to add this in as details. So, like, I must have rebuilt the bottom about 3 times just because like I had it too joined together and then it wasn't like joined enough, and then the gap was too big. So the first stream that I did with this build, it was just sort of like a lot of making circles. But yeah, if there's anybody in the stream that isn't part of the Discord, feel free to join. Post your creations. We always like to have a look at what other people are doing. We like to take inspiration from other people. Let's see what it looks like over the mountains. God, from a distance it just looks so blocky. Oh wait, I'm on top of this build. You know what? Stick some signs in the middle and make it glow blue or purple or something. And I might go for pink actually, because I like the glow of pink. And then I think that'll look pretty cool in the distance. But yeah, let's just do a fly fast. Oh, that's like a current build that I'm working on. We'll ignore that. But yeah, this build was really interesting because I just couldn't get the hexagon shape like right first, and then give it a month, they bloody released all the new foundations where you actually get the proper curve like these parts. Bloody so annoying that was, but I like how it turned out. But like as I was showing Phil earlier, well, Phil was looking for himself, I was just in the call. Like, there's so much of these builds that you don't see because I hide it all behind the foundations. Oh look, Phil, it's your favourite build. Everything's still running smoothly, you can tell. God, it does not like this area at all. The game just goes crazy. It doesn't help when you have it on fly fast as well, because the game just can't render quick enough. But we're just going to sit back, take in the creation that we have here. Hide in the new build. Anyhow, I am going to be ending the stream here, guys, so thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, stick it in the Discord, Phil. And I'll catch you next time. And feel free to join the Discord if you haven't.